Take the Pyramid Challenge and see if you got what it takes to win an automatic audition with the ultimate chance to compete for $25,000. Plus, watch the Channel 10 News Morning Team face off with Y100's Kenny and Footy in the morning. One South Floridian will get a shot to appear on Pyramid, brought to you by Channel 10.
Live from WPLG, this is Channel 10 News.
It is still far away, but Hurricane Fabian is a fierce storm, now at Category 4 status. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gwen Belton in for Diane Magnum. Hurricane Fabian is packing 140-mile-per-hour winds. What we want to know now is, will it hit land? Let's turn to meteorologist Gina Cancelleri for the answers. Gina?
Gwen, Hurricane Fabian is about 300 miles from any landmass at all, and the good news with it is that it may turn to the north and really not affect any landmass, which would be excellent news. Here's the closest area, that would be the Leeward Islands, and here it is, Hurricane Fabian. You can see the eye here of the hurricane as it heads to the west. It will continue to head to the west, then eventually turn to the north and northwest, and basically it should just skirt the areas of the northern Leeward Islands. That's the excellent news with this thing. We do have an area of high pressure to the north of it. That's what's giving it the westerly track. Then eventually it'll start to move off to the north and to the west and be picked up by a trough moving off the east coast of the United States. And because of that, the official forecast track, there we go, from the Hurricane Center takes it off to the north and to the west as we head into the end of the week and the early part of the weekend. Really not affecting any of us here in South Florida. May affect the areas of the Carolinas, but of course we'll have to keep you updated on this forecast track. Now the whole reason why this is going to happen, as I mentioned earlier, is because a trough of low pressure that's actually near Canada right now is going to slowly sweep off to the east, and as it does so, it's going to deepen, and what that means is it will have the potential Tuesday into Wednesday into Thursday to change the winds around from the east to the southwest. And what that's going to do is pick up this area of low pressure, the actual hurricane itself, and pull it off to the north and to the east. So it looks like we have a good forecast track for this thing for now, but as you know, things change, and we will keep you updated as they do. Gwen.
Gina, thanks. See you in a little bit. There was a deadly crash this morning on US 1 at mile marker 117. It has affected traffic heading in and out of the Keys as the busy Labor Day weekend comes to a close. Walt McDonald's is in Sky 10 to tell us what happened and how traffic is moving now. Walt?
And Gwen, our live picture shows the scene here on US 1 as the drivers head in and out of the Keys at mile marker 17, where about 5:40 this morning, two vehicles traveling on this roadway collided and burst into heavy fire. Florida Highway Patrol is confirming at least 2 killed in this terrible crash. Again, the crash occurred about 5:40, and all lanes were once again reopened at about 10:45 this morning. The highway itself is open and traffic is moving relatively in good shape with a heavier volume at this moment heading in the northbound direction. So once again, for those of you who might be thinking about heading to US 1, it has been reopened at the mile marker 117 where the crash occurred. And as you can see as we come back live in Sky 10, traffic in the area is in good shape. We're live at Sky 10 over the scene. Now back to you.
Well, thank you. Well, it's not exactly a day at the beach this Labor Day holiday. Rip Current flags are flying along Fort Lauderdale Beach. Thousands of swimmers are expected to hit the beach today, and they're all being advised to take extra caution when they go into the water. And if that's not enough to worry about, well, we need to tell you about a swimming advisory that was issued for several popular beaches because of a sewer leak. Channel 10's Arlene Rodriguez with more now on the beaches that were affected.
A raw sewage spill contaminating several South Florida beaches, prompting